Gengar has been a great Pokémon in competitive singles ever since it was introduced back in Generation 1, being an OU tier Pokémon for a long time, until Gen 7 where it fell to the UU tier. Hisuian Zoroark is a new Pokémon that saw some success in the OU tier upon its release, but has also fallen down to the UU tier in Gen 9. While these Pokémon are not bad, they are not the strongest around, explaining their tiering. However, both these Pokémon have been banned through a suspect test in the Gen 9 almost any ability format. Almost any ability is, as the name implies, a format where you can use almost any ability on a Pokémon. Certain Pokémon like cover legendaries and obvious abusers like Slaking are banned for, well, obvious reasons. But Gengar and Hisuian Zoroark are not Pokémon you might think would be banned in this format. In this video we will be going over what make these Pokémon ban-worthy in the format, and I have decided to group them together as they were tested at the same time and are banned for very similar reasons. Gengar and Zoroark have similar offensive stats, both having the same base speed stat of 110 and a 130 and 125 base special attack stat respectively. They also share the ghost typing and have a secondary typing with poison and normal respectively. Ghost is an incredible offensive typing, and Stab Shadow Ball is very spammable as a result. Both Pokémon also have access to the move Focus Blast, giving them a great coverage option to hit the dark and normal types that could otherwise take Shadow Ball pretty well. We have seen how powerful this coverage can be on a Pokémon like Annihilate, which is banned in competitive singles partly because of its great ghost fighting offensive typing. Shadow Ball plus Focus Blast provides nearly perfect coverage, ironically only being walled by Hisuian Zoroark itself. Both Pokémon also have access to Nasty Plot, allowing them to boost their special attacks even further, making their moves difficult to switch into, especially with their great speed stat. This is not even taking into account abilities that can boost their moves even further. Sheer Force plus Life Orb is a common combination. Sheer Force boosts moves with a secondary effect by 30% and removes that effect as a trade-off. Sheer Force also has a funny interaction with Life Orb, where the user will not take Life Orb damage if it is using a Sheer Force boosted move. So with this combination you get the 30% boost from Sheer Force and the 30% from Life Orb for basically free. Gengar also has the benefit of its poison typing, allowing it to break through fairy types with ease. Gengar could even use rare support moves like the Sabon Encore to break through walls even easier, not to mention its great coverage with Energy Ball, Dazzling Gleam and Thunderbolt to more reliably hit checks like Ting Lu, Roaring Moon and Toxapex. Gengar could even use the ability Hadron Engine to boost its special attack by 33% for free, while also boosting the power of Thunderbolt by an additional 30% and providing support for teammates. Sets with Black Slash with Trick in combination with an immunity ability could also be useful to heavily cripple counterplay like Regenerator plus Assault Vest users. Hisuian Zoroark also has its unique set of moves. Hisuian Zoroark could use mixed sets with Sheer Force Body Slam to break through would-be checks like Blissey and Clodsire, as it does have a respectable 100 base attack stat. Magic Guard plus Life Orb was also a common combination on this Pokémon, utilizing the moves Hex plus Will-O-Wisp or even Knockoff to cripple teams with burn and massive damage from Hex, but choice sets with U-turn were not out of the question either. These Pokémon were very difficult to switch into consistently without a Pokémon that had either the ability Bulletproof to become completely immune to the combination of Shadow Ball plus Focus Blast or Purifying Salt to take 50% less damage from ghost moves, and these abilities are not that great outside of that niche. While both ghost types do have their weaknesses, like their not great defensive typing and the lack of super effective step moves, the community ultimately decided it was healthier for the metagame to ban both of these Pokémon. By the way, did you know that Hariyama is also banned from this format? Check out the video on the screen if you want to know more. And if you want to know why certain abilities are banned from the format, you can also check out the other video. Let me know your thoughts about these bans in the comments, and if you want to see more content like this, let me know by leaving a like and subscribing if you are new. Thank you for watching, see you next time.